Hi, this is Brian with Brian's Reviews about anything and everything. Today here we got the Cloupor T5. Just got this the other day, been vaping it for about 24 hours. Got this from vapes.com. I actually ordered it on a Saturday morning, about 11 o'clock. And I got this Monday in the mail. So, great service from vapes.com. Got it for $89.99. $5.95 for shipping, so quite a good deal for a 50-watt system. So let's take a look inside the package here. Got yourself a user manual. Put that to the side since we've used it. Comes with a certificate card here and tells you on September 16th to go online for your big surprise. Also comes with a screwdriver, your USB charger adapter, which you have to use. It has a longer male end here than your regular cell phone chargers. Comes with this little bin that's got extra screws for your battery base, for your center pin, and all that fun stuff. So let's take a look at the device. Now it has a power button, somewhat like the Eagle batteries. 5 clicks on. As you can see there, and then it'll load up the menu. And up top, you got your battery percentage, and then a clock style battery meter right here. Then below that, you'll have your wattage, and you got your 2 buttons here for up and down on your wattage. Below your wattage, you got your resistance and your voltage under load. So when you push a button, it'll show your voltage that you're putting out from your wattage settings. Now you can't change your volts, but you can adjust your wattage and it'll show you how many volts you're putting out. Now this puts out from 2 volts on the low end all the way up to 9.3 volts, and from 7 watts all the way up to 50 watts. And then below that, you'll have your temperature gauge in Celsius. I think it kicks off somewhere between 60 and 65 degrees Celsius, so it doesn't get too hot for the computer board. And then below that as well, you'll have your puff counter. Now there's a couple extra features on here. It's got a stealth mode if you want to have the screen off while you're using it. And you're going to push the power button and your down key and hold that for 5 seconds. And it'll go to stealth mode. Then you're blacked out. If you want to go back to having your screen on, same process. Hold for 5 seconds. And I'll go back to manual mode. There's also a lock feature on here. If you hold the up and down button for 5 seconds, it'll lock the screen. And you can't go up or down with the button. So if you got it in your pocket or you're walking around and you don't want it to adjust your wattage, you have the lock screen. And obviously to take that off, same process. Hold them each for 5 seconds. And it's unlocked. And then you can vape it. So let's give it a try. Right now I just got an iGo W on here, but I got it in a single coil, drilled out at 7/64, and I just have the rear hole plugged since it's a dual coil only atomizer. And I got this set at 40 watts right now. So let's give her a vape. Woo-wee! And I got myself a 26 gauge macro coil at 1 ohm. I don't know if it will focus in on my resistance there. And this will show you your voltage under load, which is on your right hand side, which is right now 6.3 volts. And I gotta say, even for a cheap $15 iGo W with the drilled out hole, that hole is about the same size as the Omega holes, which is a dual coil. But yeah, This thing hits like a champ for under $100 with the 50 watt. Now it's not a DNA chip. Cloupor makes their own chip, but I mean it's too early for me to tell with just 24 hours in how well she's gonna last. I mean, it's pretty durable, aluminum back. You got, this is where you put your battery, and you got 3 screws, nice air port for venting, and your charger hole in there. So that's probably the only negative, is you gotta take your RDA or whatever tank you got on it, unless it's a K-Fun or something, to tip it over and charge it, because it only charges for the bottom. And there's no pass-through, so you either gotta unscrew 3 screws and pop a new battery in and throw it on your regular charger, or wait. But I do notice that it seems to charge a lot faster than it does on my Trustfire charger. But this thing also, especially at 40 watts, the battery doesn't last too long, maybe a couple hours of vaping. So it's about all I have it right now. After I use it for a couple weeks, I'll come back with an in-depth review. So for now, vapes.